So, this is my first shot making a video, and the reason why I'm making this video is because me and my friends, we used to sit down and we used to analyze the whole relationship thing, man and woman. We used to listen to what our parents taught us, and now that we are of a certain age, it's like we just see things differently. We've seen, we've learned, and we felt like most of the things that we've been taught is a con. Put it this way, when I say it's a con, it's like society and our parents as well, who are to blame. They teach us how we should treat women. I think most people put an emphasis on that. Like me personally, I just see we're all human beings. A woman is a female sex and a male is a male. You understand what I'm saying? Two different sex, but we are all human beings, okay? But I think most people put the emphasis on a man, like how you should treat a woman, okay? Nobody really talks about how a woman should treat a man. So obviously, as I said, I just think I've got a few good pointers. It's gonna be really short, I think. Trying to get my words together, but over the next couple of weeks, months, hopefully I should get better with this. You understand? Now, shout out to certain channels. I think I've listened to a few, but the one that stuck in my mind is Mr. Lemba. Taught me a lot, in the sense that, as I said, me and my friend, we used to speak about certain things from the age of, like, say 16, 17, 18, saying there's no love between a man and a woman, certain things like that, coming straight up just by having experiences with relationships, just by treating somebody good, and the reward that you get is negative, and you kind of saying to yourself, like, how comes I'm doing this and I'm getting this back in return? How comes the man that treats the woman good, bring her flowers, roses, chocolate, and you understand, she end up cheats on him for the thug? So now that somebody point out Mr. Lemba, I actually listened to him, and I get to realize that actually it's okay to express ourselves, because these are things that we normally think of, like, most people, but say me and my friends, but we used to just think about it in a small circle. But now we've seen on a wider scale, because I live in the UK, Mr. Lemba, I think, lives in in America. We've seen that most men are facing the same thing, and even when you have interactions with men of different walks of life, different ages, you see that most men go through the same things. You understand where I'm coming from? So what I'm going to speak about tonight, real quick, real quick, is the people who we call mothers, the people who we have growing up our kids, and no wonder why the society is like this now. The next generation, the women of tomorrow, the men of tomorrow, you can see the way they are. It's not like before. You understand what I'm saying? There's no respect. Loads of killings. I live in the UK, loads of stabbings. Sure, in America, loads of shootings. There's no respect. And so we have to speak about the woman that we have growing up with our kids. You remember back in the days, right? Let me get into it. See, I was born in Jamaica, right? And I entered into a competition called the Spelling Bee Championship. Just using that as a reference. I passed my entrance test. I went to secondary school at an early age. Went to an okay school in Jamaica, Calabar High School and everything. Okay. And I remember them times when people would give you respect because you're actually doing something educational, inspirational, or you've actually achieved something. Maybe you won the spelling bee championship, maybe you're a prefect of your school, maybe you're a role model. You understand what I'm saying, in a positive way, because you got different role models now. You got role models that's singing about or talking about killing people, in a positive way. And the same for the woman as well. A woman that carry herself in a certain way. You understand? People would give that woman respect. A woman who acts like a woman, because, quote unquote, there's a way how you should act like a woman. Okay? And all those people, you would get respect and everything. Okay? Right? And I would say you would justly get the respect for the way you're representing yourself. But just fast forward. Look at now, right? And this is a scenario, right? So just visualize this. You, as a man, you could be on your purpose. You could be stacking your money. You could be investing. You could be opening up a business. You could be taking care of your kids. You could be getting up every day, going out there, doing your 9 to 5, making your money, or doing whatever you want to do, make your money. You could have respect. You could have all the subjects in the world. Okay? You could be a model citizen. And you go on Instagram, for example, okay? Pardon me. And you see all these women. 90%, I'm just giving a percentage, I might not be accurate, but 80-90% of these women, just look at the way how they are dressed. Bras, skimpy tops, bikinis. They're spending money to do their asses, to do their tummy, to do their breasts. They got the tattoos. They got tattoo at certain places. You understand what I'm saying? That lets a man visualize certain things, because women know what they're doing, okay? And then on the flip side, you got the model woman. I'm not saying it's a completely accurate, but you got the model woman. She's going to school every day, right? She's coming home. She's taking care of her kids. She's helping her child to do his or her homework. Okay, she's dressed appropriately. Okay, and them things, right? And you look on who is actually getting the most attention. Who is actually, because attention comes in the form of likes. Who is actually getting the more likes? Who is actually getting the more comments? Nobody commends the woman that is doing the motherly stuff, that is dressed in the appropriate way. And I'm a man, I love all type of women. Trust me, I'm a Jamaican as well. You know how the thing goes, yeah? But I'm just saying, as a Tupac would say, right? Just keep it real for a second. Nobody commends the woman that's dressed appropriately, that takes pictures most of the times with her kids, that takes pictures in her yard, not in bikinis, but with her child here, that has her husband, has her boyfriend, doing a 9 to 5, who's actually bought a house with her partner, or planned to buy a house with her partner, who's investing. Nobody commends that woman. Nobody sees it. But then you get the other type of ladies now. And mind you, right? Some of these women, they can't have a conversation. They're ignorant. They're loud. They might not have somewhere comfortable to live. Okay? They might be sleeping around with 5, 10 different men. They might be conning 10, 20 different men. Okay, they do not have a education. They've never worked a day in their life, or even if they've worked, they can't keep a job, right? And the only thing they have in common is, oh, my thing dropped. Sorry. The only thing they have in common is the way they dress and that type of look, meaning the bra, the skimpily clad t-shirts, the bikini, and you're wondering, why the fuck are these women dressed in bikini? Are you selling bikinis? Why are you exposing yourself like that? But you can see the amount of attention they get. And then it makes you start to think, these are the type of women we are promoting. These are the type of women we are allowing to grow our kids, our future soldiers, our future nurses, our future doctors. These are the type of women who are growing our kids. These are the type of women who are making our future. Because what we don't see, and this is something I study, because I studied, as Tupac said, study. I learned a lot of things from Tupac, right? With women, okay, the moment you give them too much attention, they actually forget who they actually are. Okay? So that means a woman can be a nobody, so to speak. Okay? But the moment she gets too much attention, and we give women attention by the amount of comments we give them, the amount of times we press likes on their photos, the amount of inbox we give them and everything, the moment they start getting that, all of a sudden they feel like they're somewhat superior. So you yourself, a model man, a model father, a model citizen, okay, who's on your purpose, who's on your game, yeah? If you make the mistake, I would say the mistake, and just test this and say hi to one of these women, they will 9 out of 10 times never even give you a second glance, because they feel because of getting too much attention, they feel that they are somewhat superior. That only in a fictitious world, in a social media world, they feel they are somewhat superior. Okay? So it's like I'm trying to say, be careful of the type of people who we are giving too much attention. You know? We shouldn't waste our time giving most of these women attention, because they really ain't doing nothing for the future. They're not doing nothing substantial. They're not really raising our kids. You understand what I'm saying? They're not creating a better future. And I think that's one of the things that's fucking up the world. We have a bunch of whores that's growing our kids. And we see them every day on Instagram. More so Instagram. Okay? It's like everybody's creating a facade. It's so fake. Because it's on the internet and nobody knows the other person's life. So this person, she never worked a day in her life, but she gets 1 million likes. And all of a sudden, we're promoting her. This person sleeping around with 10 different men. You have this woman sleeping with one man. But we're not giving the woman that's sleeping with the one man the highlight. We are giving the woman with the 10 different men the highlight. Because she's dressed in her bikini. We are seeing certain things that's provocative. Okay? Right? We're giving the woman that's shaking her ass. That's showing her tits. These are the type of women we are promoting. And I say, men, the real men, we should stop promoting these type of women, because no wonder why we are creating the society that we live in. And we can see our kids growing up in that way as well. Because these are the type of women we're allowing to grow our kids, the kids of the future. Okay, so like for me now, I logged out of my Instagram. You know where I'm coming from. Trying to keep it real. Be careful, real men, be careful of where you project your energy. Be careful of who you're promoting. Promote the real woman. Let's show the real woman some more love. The women who are actually being women, not the whores who's being provocative, who's exposing themselves. Because they really ain't doing nothing for tomorrow's society. Okay? Anyway, I'm out.